Oh. Love me like you do. Hey, love me like you do. Ah, like you do. Ah, love me. Hey, 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 hey. Get it. Oh, that is lit. Oh, wow, man. Y'all better jump in the pool. Yee. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yo, real tears, real tears. Oh, man. Wow. Girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Child. What a season, baby. What a season, honey. You do. Tell me like you do. Yes. Oh my God. This is awesome. Wow. Wow. The end. Oh, I'm so sad. Uh, mm, I'm sad. Y'all, Love Island is over. Like, oh my God, it has been an amazing season. I am just, Lord, y'all, we got to go through the episode though. Y'all know we got to do that. But first of all, BIC, they won, bitch. They won. They won. And I'm gonna be honest. Listen, a BIT had fast forwarded to the end. I'm not even gonna hold you all. Okay, I needed to see if this was worth the time, bitch. Okay. All right, I needed to see how I needed to do this review. Did I need to do it with an attitude because the people that I wanted to win didn't win? Or do I need to do it real happy? Yes, okay. So the people had one, girl, and the people that had one, honey, is Serena and Cordell. Yes, honey. Yes. Listen, I'll be real honest. I did vote for them. I did. Listen, I did, bitch. Okay. I've been voting for them the past few times. I'll be honest. All right. So for them to win, bitch, listen, it was everything. I don't care. I loves it. I loves it down. It's giving a piece of nanny boo boo to the people that's not or was not feeling my girl Serena and her reconnecting with Cordell. It's giving a piece of nanny boo boo. It's giving a piece of nanny boo boo for the people that was like here on episode 15 or whatever talking about some Leah will win. Leah will win. Leah will get 1 million followers, and them hostess still did not have enough to push through for her to win this show. Hello, but anywho, okay, let me be quiet, girl, because I am one of the 1 million followers over there on Instagram. So let me hush. But anywho, great episode. Beautiful dates. Beautiful days. Beautiful days. And girl, let me tell y'all, we could not end this episode without being gagged the hell out by Kendall's stupid ass telling Nicole he love her. Girl, I said yes. One thing y'all was gonna do, y'all was gonna get it right. Y'all was gonna get it right and make sure that we made Kendall look like yet another fool. Hello? Before the season end. I said, girl, y'all better come on. And let me tell y'all this. Producers, I have to be honest and say, y'all did y'all big one. I do not know who y'all had working as producers on this season. Please continue into the next seasons. I don't know who you guys had as your set designers to design the villa, the hideaway, the fucking dates. And I'm not talking about the dates prior to the final four. The final four dates were amazing. The final four dates were amazing. Y'all did y'all job. Y'all need a little piece of increase in pay. Do you hear what I'm saying? And I'm here for the reunion. We also learned that they're getting a reunion. Now, I felt like they did a little piece of a reunion when Timmy and Zeta was on there. But didn't they do something like that? Like, but they didn't lead a villa. It was just like everybody sitting around, like sitting at the villa, and they did some type of some little some. But this is gonna be different. They're bringing everybody back, and it's gonna be a few days before my birthday. You feel what I'm saying? So we definitely are gonna get into that. So I'm glad to hear that there will be a reunion. I'm excited. I can't wait to see. I don't know when they're gonna film it. I'm hoping they may let like maybe 2 weeks or something go by, get people to be out in the villa. I'm sorry, get outside of the villa, experience real life. And then I would like to know Has anybody switched up within them 2 weeks since y'all have been out? I just want to know what's really been going on in their lives since they have been out of the villa. And you know what's funny, and we're gonna go through the episode, but thinking about the ending part and how Leah had me so tickled, because it's the fact that Leah really does not know how much the people really like her. Like, she really, I mean, duh, she's been in the villa. She don't know that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got access to her phone and stuff. She's probably getting access to it later tonight or whatever, or maybe tomorrow. But like, she was really shocked to see that she even made it as a runner up. Like, just shook to her, and Miguel was just really like gagged the hell out. And I just thought that was everything. And I'm like, girl, if you think that's something, I wonder what you going. I want to see your facials when you see that you got that 1 million. Matter of fact, producers, can you get the cameras back up so we can get reactions of when the people get access to their cell phones and seeing how much love that they're getting? Because y'all, Serena and Cordell, Leah and Rob, I have to give Rob his piece now. We're going to give Rob his little piece. We may not like Rob, but Rob got to get his little piece, okay? Janae and the others, okay? Listen, they put, and when I say others, I mean like anybody she was coupled up with, right? They put this show on the motherfucking map, okay? It was already starting to get some attention when it was the Leah and Rob situation, but Serena and Cordell blew that the fuck out the water. When I tell y'all I'm so happy for Cordell, I am so happy that he won. And I feel like it was strategic about how he ended up getting the particular envelope that he got. And I'm just here for it. Like, because Cordell, we like you for you. Okay? It ain't got nothing to do with your brother, who your brother is. You could have came on this show and never told us who the fuck you were related to ever. And because of who you are, a lot of us fucked with you. Okay? So that's just that. And I'm so happy, looking forward to the reunion. So happy for the winners. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I'm here for it. Okay, so first of all, Nicole and Kendall, she says that she's gonna miss Kayla so much, but she's happy that she's still there with Kendall. Okay, he says that he's blessed to be in the final four with her. Boom. Cordell and Serena are over there reminiscing. He's thinking about the very first day that he and her connected, and seeing her right out the gate and wanting to talk to her. Okay. Leah and Miguel. Leah is shocked to still be there. Okay. Leah has been shocked for a minute now. Okay. Miguel tells her that she's a very kind person and she deserves to be there. Okay. How Miguel kind of showed up in this final episode made me like him a little bit more. And I'm like, him and Leo could really be something if he's actually open to actually having a relationship, And it seemed like when he gave his speech, he might be leaning towards that. I don't know what the second guessing or what he got going on or how much he holding his parents up here with it. But it sounds like he was saying that Leah has been putting him in a place where he's been kind of like rethinking how he may how he may view relationships and stuff. So we'll see. I don't really see it being a long term, but I see them having a great relationship. Whether it ends up being just a friendship or even possibly dating for a little bit. If they dated for a little bit and it didn't work out, I can see them still having a good friendship. Janae and Kenny, okay, she says she doesn't want to go back to the real world and she just wants to spend the rest of her time in the villa. And girl, I can understand that. I wish y'all could spend the rest of the summer in the villa too. I wish that the episodes was from July to damn August, okay, to be honest with y'all, right? But anywho, so that's what she said. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay, Cordell says he would have been happy just leaving there with Serena if it came down to that. He would have been perfectly okay with that. But to be in the final four for him is crazy. So what I really do like, though, for the most part, is really giving PPG, them and their couplings. All of them are shocked to make it to the end. I feel like, I don't know, Kendall acts shocked, y'all, but I just don't trust Kendall. I feel like Kendall about expected and already knew he was going to the damn final shot. Hello? But everybody else is giving natural reaction like, who, me? You want me in the final? Love it. Love it. Either that or y'all some badass actors, baby. Okay, because the facials is giving shook and shocked. All right. Let's see what else we got. So Kendall tells Cordell, well, first of all, they get a text. Okay, earlier that day they get a text and they learn that everybody will go on their final date. Okay, y'all gotta let me know in the chat. Matter of fact, let me see if I can put a little thing up for y'all. I like do my little polls and stuff. Okay. So let's add some options up here, honey. So would you say it was her and him? Would you say it was them and them? Okay. Would you say that it was and them? Or would you say that it was them and them? All right. So y'all let me know who y'all felt had the best date out of everybody. Let me know. Okay. I don't put a poll up for y'all to let me know who y'all feel like had the best date. Okay. So everybody go on their final date. And the first couple that nobody really cared about went on their date, and that was Nicole and Kendall. Okay. It looks like they went parasailing or whatever. Then they ended up on the beach surrounded by like flowers and stuff. And they're sitting there and they're talking and all of that. It was a cute date, but it wasn't the best for me. Okay. Now Kendall tells Cordell that he is falling in love with Miss Nicole, and he plans on telling her on this date because he feels like to him this is the perfect time to let her know. All right. Now they went parasailing. Yep, they sat on the beach. She says that she says what brought her closer to him was him allowing her to pursue other connections. Okay. I feel like, yeah, he allowed you to pursue it even though he was stressed the hell out. You probably didn't know that. Maybe you did, you didn't. But he really stepped the hell back because he was afraid of the rejection of it all, honestly. But anywho, Nicole says that she hasn't felt the way that she felt about him with anybody. So she gets emotional and she starts crying and says he's such a good guy compared to the guys of her past. Okay. Now he tells her that he's been hurt in his past too, and he wasn't sure if he would open up. Right. So he says that she makes him feel comfortable, loved. He tells her that he's fallen in love with her. And then he says, Nicole, I love you. He said he realized it when he came back from Casa. That's what he said. When he came back from Casa, he saw her standing there by herself. That's when he realized that he was all in love with her. I said, not you realizing after you brought your ass back from Casa trying to damage and mess up everybody else's relationship, you want to sit up here and say that you in love with that lady. Boy, go ahead on. So, anywho, the PPG baby. So, Leah says how often it is, how often it isn't, I guess, for best friends to actually make it to the finals. And that's what I was telling y'all when it comes to Love Island. Like a lot of people that be at the beginning don't seem to make it to the end. So for all of them to really like make it to the end like that and they click tight, I love that. I love that for them. Okay, so Janae over there saying how much she loves the ladies. They gonna be her baby's godparents. She talking about they gonna be in her wedding as bridesmaids. She already got this so planned out. Okay, Leah says that she has two thank yous. Okay, she says she thanks Janae first for helping her through the Rob situation and just letting her know that she can't express herself or whatever like that. So she appreciate that, and then she tells Serena that she appreciates her for putting her in her place and telling her don't be a bitter bit. Okay. Now, Serena feels like they created a safe space for her to be vulnerable. Everything they went through together. Okay, is what the lady said. For me, I really love that moment for Serena because I feel like Serena was very relatable for a lot of women. I'm sure not just black women, but just like a lot of women in general, and how they probably feel like they can't be vulnerable, and you got to walk around and be tough and shelter your feelings and your emotions all the time. And she ended up getting to that place where she couldn't hide because the cameras were everywhere. She was forced to just really own how she felt and express it, and it is what it is. And I like that for her because although it may be tough for her to see some moments of her on the show, it may go on to be something positive for her. Later on she may feel like empowered or whatever. Like, it's okay. Like, we all go through stuff. That's how you was feeling in the moment. You owned it. It is what it is. So I think that's going to be a good thing for her in the long run. But anywho, it's giving PPG for life. Okay. What else? So they got their own little handshake and they own little dance too. So that was cute. Now Miguel gets a text and it's time for their final day, him and Leah. So they go on a 4-wheeler and they end up at the top of this mountain or whatever, and they're doing this day. It was real beautiful. Leah wants their first day to be with her horses because y'all know she loves animals and stuff, and she thinks her family would like him a lot because there have been so many that they haven't approved of that she think that Miguel would be cool because he actually reminds her of her dad. So she says that since she has coupled up with him, her time has been what it was supposed to be with him. And honestly, I was like, good for Leah, because I'm so glad you stopped chasing behind Rob foolish ass. Okay. And you know what else? Let me get in y'all. It's real quick. Because some of y'all sat up there and y'all swear to God, y'all cannot stand Rob down to the fucking ground. But y'all sure got that man damn near what? 500,000 followers. He about to damn near have 1 million like Leah. I thought y'all didn't like Rob. Why y'all sitting up there lying? Why y'all sitting up there lying? And y'all over here trying to get Leah all these followers, and I ain't gonna hold you. Do what you want to do, but while you at it, make sure you go and follow her besties too, which is Janae and Serena as well. Yes, Serena, the winner of Love Island USA season 6, baby. Okay, make sure y'all go ahead and get that following up too. While my girl ain't over there at 500,000. Hello, like what is it really giving? Like what the fuck? But anyway. So Miguel says that he's grateful for her, and he says that she makes him stumble over his words or whatever. Janae and Kenny are talking. He wants to do like a mud spa date. Kendall tells the guys that he told Nicole that he loved her, baby. And see, I didn't know this part. Okay, until he said he told her he loved her. She said she felt the same exact way, but she never turned around and said that she loved him back. Girl, that got the hell out of me. I was like, oh wow, how embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing. You sat up there and told that lady that and she ain't say it back. But I knew she was gonna say it back when she got ready to do that speech, though. It only made sense. Cordell says that she feels the same way. Just because she didn't say it doesn't mean that she doesn't, love you. Like she does feel. She told you she felt the same way. I said, see, this is reason 290,099 as to why Cordell should win this show. Why Cordell is like damn near the youngest one, but got more sense and more wise than most of y'all older men that has hit the show. Okay, you don't have a clown nose, you have your nose, baby. Anywho, so Cordell says women love when men express their feelings, and you're more of a man when you express yourself. Come on, Cordell. Y'all try to play my man out about them cheeses. So when y'all start seeing him on these cheeses commercials and stuff, I don't want to hear nothing. Okay, y'all try to play my man out. Okay, about the stuff that he wants for his future and stuff, only to find out that he wiser than some of the fools that's in there. Anywho, so Kendall says that he will wait a lifetime for her to say it back. I said, wow. Ooh, okay, Kendall, they did a number on you. I sure hope she say it back. But it made sense when she did. Okay, so Nicole tells the girls, and she admits that she didn't say it back. She says she feels like she ruined the date, so she starts getting emotional and stuff. And Serena and Janae rush. Okay, because that's one thing Serena and Janae gonna do. They're gonna rush to console you, baby. Well, maybe not Kayla, okay, because that bitch used to cry all the time. But everybody else, they rush to console, okay. So anywho, she says that that's a big thing for her, and I'm like, that's a big thing for you, but you sat up there and said you felt the same. You pretty much said it. You might as well follow through with it, but okay. So Serena gets a text, and they always gonna match in some type of way, okay? Her and Cordell, even though he had on the red, he had the black shirt underneath, and she had the black on too. So she got the black dress or whatever, and she pulls up looking real cute, okay? They go and they hop in this old school ride, which was nice. They do like an old school backseat, like drive through, like movie theater thing. And let me tell y'all, that was so nice. Cordell was out there being so goofy, which was hilarious because he was narrating the movie trailer before they actually watched the movie. So he was giving all of that. And it was so goofy and funny, and I loved it. And they called it the love story of Karina. So they show the love story like from the beginning to the end, and then the beginning. Listen, I loved it. I loved it down. I loved it. I said, listen, this right here is the best day, hands down, for me. To be able to watch her journey from beginning to end, because I believe they're the only two that were there together from the very beginning. I loved it. And then they brought the people out with the fire and stuff, and they're dancing. Oh yes. I said, come on. So she cries and says he stuck it out and was patient with her. Let me tell y'all something. I feel like she may not have liked him in the beginning, or may not have been ready for him in the beginning, but now that she got him and she sees that this man never wavered on her, never questioned his feelings or none of that, let me tell y'all, in my opinion, I think it's going to be real hard for her to let him go. Now that they're together, and they're probably going to make it official once they get out, it's going to be hard for her to let him go, because I think that she's gonna know that she's never gonna find another Cordell nowhere. So that's gonna be real tough for her. So they might last a good little minute. We shall see. But girl, they definitely had some. They had me catching the little. I was getting a little misty, bitch. So they definitely had me. I was like, ooh, let me catch it. Ooh, let me catch it, honey, because they had me shooketh. I loved it. I loved it. I loved all of it. Hey, Brooke. Hey, the Brooke Ashley, honey. Hey, Jami. This finale was everything. It had me tearing up at the end. Okay, had me in tears too, girl. I said, "Ooh, I have to catch this, honey." It was too much. I was like, "Ooh, let me get it. Let me get it." It was good. So she's excited about the outside and is hoping everything goes well on the outside. And then he says he knows it's gonna go well. Cause I think he said he hope it goes well. I'm like, what you mean you hope? But he says he knows it's gonna go well. So Nicole and Kendall get back to the villa. He says this was the realest thing he said in the villa as far as him loving her. He says he had been he's been feeling that way for a while, and Kendall accepts that she didn't say anything because she moves at a different pace. That's interesting that now she moving at a different pace. You want to sit up here and have a different reaction. But when it was Serena, and granted, Serena was not always right in how she did things with Cordell. Let me acknowledge that right out the gate. She was not always right, and I definitely ate her up at times. But it's just so funny that now Nicole moves at a different pace. But when it was Serena, you was over there trying to push a man up on somebody else. Noted, okay? So anywho, so Nicole over there crying because she says I know I feel like she was crying because she didn't love him, okay? But anywho, he said that he didn't want to put any pressure on her, and whenever she's ready, he'll be there. Now, Janae and Kenny, they had a cute ass date too. Girl, they had a cute ass date as well. I really like Cordell's and them date because it reminded us as to why we fell in love with them as a couple anyway. But Janae and Kenny had a nice date. To go there having a date under the stars, and then you got all these lights wrapped on the trees, and then you got messages from their loved ones. I love that. I would want all of those messages for a Love Island USA scrapbook. Like, give me all my period. Love that. What else? She read a note from her brother, her dad, his Kenny's dad. It was nice. She said she didn't even know her daddy was watching the show because she didn't even tell him. Yikes. So Kenny says he's been in Dallas for a year or so by himself, and now he's at a place where he would like to have somebody there with him, okay? So we'll see if this is going to go somewhere. Let me tell y'all, Kenny was reading his speech to Janae, and he was tearing up. I think that man really does like this woman. I pray to God it's genuine. I pray to God all the couples have a genuine relationship, and that's going to make season 6 even that much more great to see that these couples are still together even a year after the show has aired. Like, I think that would be dope because you don't really get that. They ended up reading, they danced, which was nice. They get back to the table and they end up reading letters from their moms, which was really nice. Okay. Let's see. The guys are working on their speech while the girls are out having some, relaxation time, and they're working on their speech as well. So the guys, it's time for the speeches. They walk out looking good. Janae came out serving in that white, baby. Janae said, baby, this is my wedding day. I don't give what y'all talking about, baby. She walked out looking good. Serena and Cordell walked out matching, okay, like they did in the beginning. Excuse me. So Nicole looked good as well. I like that teal on her. And Leah looked beautiful in her red, okay? I think all the ladies, all the men, they slayed. Everybody looked amazing. Now, Cordell and Serena did a speech, and she's crying as he's reading the speech. I can't remember everything that he said, but it was a cute speech. Nor do I remember everything Serena said. So there's that. But Kenny and Janae go up. Kenny gets choked up reading his speech, but Miss Janae was sent over here reading in Spanish and speaking in Spanish. When I tell y'all I love that, I say you better go, bitch. And here's the gag for me. It's the fact that Janae knew how to speak Spanish this whole time, and not once did she help out Kayla to translate anything that Aaron was saying. Because Janae, when the hell did you have time to learn to write Spanish and pronounce it? Okay, that means that you've been sitting in this villa the whole time knowing Spanish and not administering any help to Kayla. Bitch, that's a gag, and that is hilarious. Anywho, so Miguel is wild, okay? Miguel says that he thanks Leah for making or what do you say, take a second look at how, he says that he appreciate her for pretty much giving him the chance to take a second look at how he sees relationships and sees himself and stuff. So that's good. I was like, okay, that cute. That was the moment when they were doing their speech that I was like, okay, I could probably see them going a little further. But her and Rob, hell no. Even though Rob still cares about her heavily. I haven't watched After Sun, but Rob still cares about Leah, but that just ain't it, okay? Leah, go on with Miguel. Now, Kendall and Nicole, she tells Kendall that she's in love with him. Leah was bawling. Do you hear me? Leah was a mess. Leah was bawling so bad. Like her, and even Kenny had to cover his whole face. Had to cover his whole face, baby. I was like, wow. So then now we're skipping down and it's time for them to announce who the winners are. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I started pressing fast forward because y'all not gonna get me in my anxiety with all of this music and looking at people's facial expressions and these slow-mos. So let's get to the point. Okay, let us get to the point immediately. So you got Ariana coming out there ready to announce to people what's going on. When it comes down to it, we get to fourth place. What is it giving? Nicole and Kendall. Did America know this? Yes, the hell we did. Because did we vote for them? No, the hell we did not. Thank you. Thank you for your services. Go have a seat. Go get you a drink and have a seat, baby. They try to play it off like they were so happy. You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice, okay? Third was Kenny and Janae. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit shocked. I don't know why I thought they would probably be second because I've seen so many people talking about voting for Janae and Kenny. But of course, it makes sense when you have TikTokers rallying around supporting Leah and giving her the following of 1 million. So of course they were gonna be voting. So then it made sense. Like, yeah, she would get second. So got it. So Leah and Miguel get second. And when I tell y'all they was flipping the hell out, it was so funny because they was so shocked. Like, are you sure? You sure y'all want us to be second? Like, are you sure? Like, whoa, like, I can't believe it. They could not believe that they kept getting closer and closer to the finals. They didn't think that that we liked them like that. But, the people do. But when it came down to it, she was like, the winners are Serena and Cordell. Let me tell y'all, Ariana was happy to say that. She yelled it. She was happy and she started crying. I'm over there with her. Okay, trying to catch my tears and dry my eyes. And I'm just like, wow, beautiful moment. They go and they do their little handshake and they little dance, baby. I said, y'all better go ahead. I love it. I love it. I love all the blackness that it was given. Okay, loved all the blackness that it was giving. They exchanged the envelopes, and what did we see? We see that Cordell got the 100,000, she got zero. Because they've been through a lot throughout this journey, Cordell said it's only right for him to split that money, as we already knew, and that is exactly what my boy did. He split that fucking money. I said, go ahead, Cordell. We are here for you and we support you and we are happy about it. Okay. So that's the episode. I hate that, it's over, but it ended tonight. But we will be back in August to get into some things. Okay. Kimmy Ken, thank you so much for the super chat. Janae speaking in Spanish for her speech was everything in all caps. Everything it was. It was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Brittany, for the super chat. We did it, Joe. Yes, we did. We did it. We definitely did it, Joe. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of everybody. This was an amazing season. I'm proud of the host, all of the cast, whether you were a bombshell, Casa girl, Casa guy, whatever. Like, I'm proud of everybody. Production, the set designers. Like, y'all did y'all big one with this season. So understand, as you guys are going into season 7, the stakes are very high. The expectation is very high. And you guys have gained a larger following now. A lot of people wasn't on Love Island. And thanks to, everybody talking about it, Serena and Cordell, Leah, everybody, like, listen, the people is on y'all now. So we'll be looking around for the next season to see if it's going to give. And I hope that the people that's going to come onto the show are going to be genuine and they're not going to be trying to give us moments of what we've already seen. Don't be trying to have a Serena moment or Cordell. You can't do that. Don't be trying to have a Leo Rob moment. You can't do that. We've already had those moments, okay? So we'll see how they're gonna try and top this come next season, y'all. Yes, the background music definitely had me all in my feels, but they always have a great selection of background music. So shout out to them for that. They did great. I loved it when Kendall yelled, split that. Oh, Cordell. You mean Cordell? You loved it when Cordell said, of course I'm gonna split that hoe. I know. Love the blackness. I love the blackness. Yes, I'm proud of y'all. Jeez. They really did make this season for sure. For sure. I'm so here for it. Oh, let me see who y'all said had the best date, and then I'm gonna get out of here real quick. Let me say, oh, boop. Serena and Cordell definitely gave that they were the ones that had the best date, honey. Definitely had the best day. Listen, that's all that I got at this time. Y'all already know if there's more that I want to share, I'm gonna come back to y'all with a and another thing video. So y'all could definitely be looking out for that. Make sure you have your notification bells on. You're subscribed to the channel. You're also following me on Instagram and on Twitter at JamiThatsMe. And I will catch you guys in the next one, honey. Bye bye.